That baby is the son of the devil.
Welcome to the Cool Kids Table podcast. The Holy Trinity is here, DJ,
Kent,
Eli,
and we have a special guest today. We have our boy
Casey.
Casey's been in my movie Cowboy, or our movie.
Yeah.
And speaking of babies, we don't really, the topic for the Cool Kids Table podcast for this episode is babies. We're parents. We're boys.
you get the gist.
You get the gist.
it was just supposed to be a fun time that one time.
Yes. So basically, we're just gonna talk about, how would you feel if you were a parent? Do you want to be a parent?
At this age?
Yeah, we'll do both. We could do both
Okay.
later
Yeah.
or at this age. Like, do you want to be a parent? Do you not want to be a parent? How many kids do you want? Do you hate kids? I don't know. Did you like the Barney show? I've never seen it, but yeah, that's it. So, who wants to go first? Who wants to talk about babies?
Babies.
About
Ken
being a
already
father?
has experience with babies because he already has one.
Well,
I have
No.
experiences with teen parents. Like a lot of.
it is Texas.
Yeah.
It is
I've
America.
been to-
It is America.
I'm 17 right now, and I've been to 2 baby showers, I think, for my friends.
For our age?
Yeah. Like my one friend, he got his girlfriend pregnant sophomore year, I think.
Oh, yeah.
15 or so. Yeah. So went to his baby shower. His baby's so cute now, though.
You're still friends with him?
On and off. I talked not too much, but I know about him. I went to his baby shower. Then afterwards, he just kind of faded because he dropped out of school to take care of his child, and
Yeah.
him and his girlfriend split up, and it's just a mess.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I know. I at my old house in Pasadena. What is it? The house I was in when I was a 6-year-old to 15. My neighbor, she got pregnant at 12, and she seemed older.
12 years old.
Yeah, I used to have
No.
a crush on her, and
How do you get pregnant at 12?
I don't know. I never asked. Let's ask her. Let's call her up right now.
I'm just kind of confused.
DJ's like, hey, how's your son doing?
Yeah.
The first day you hit maturity for a girl, like.
It's
start
once when you
getting your
hit
stuff,
puberty. I
you
think it's like
pretty
right
much
when you hit
pregnant right away.
puberty.
Yep.
Goodness.
She took that advantage.
I don't want this.
Yeah.
I don't like this pain. Let's
I was like,
have a baby.
That's weird. And I talked to the baby before, like for parties and stuff.
Wait, how old's the baby now?
So, he was born in 2009.
So he's like
2018.
like 7 or
He's like 9.
Nine.
Oh God.
9.
He's
Yeah,
oh God. Oh wow.
He says 23.
He's
yeah.
9.
Yeah, I think that's crazy.
That is insane.
Did
The last time I saw him he was a little lad in his diapers
that is
playing with a soccer
insane.
ball in the yard. That is weird. He's like in 4th grade now.
See, that's why I gotta go back to the
I
time.
was in
Yeah.
4th grade. I was in 4th grade when he was born.
Yeah.
That's why I go back to the time thing. And it was
Time
like,
goes
what, he's
by
9?
quickly.
CDJ
No,
time
it wasn't
happens
that
fast.
fast. I think every day is slow. So
I know for sure. Yeah.
I don't know. But that's just me. That's just a theory, a game theory. Eli, what do you feel about babies?
Would you be a parent at this age?
No.
No?
I don't like touching babies. I'm always afraid because they're so tiny and fragile.
Man, I would love to have a kid, just not at this age, just because financially wise, and
Yeah,
you're not settled in or have like a partner to take care of it.
It's
also.
that too, but I'm always afraid of like dropping babies.
You're afraid of dropping
I'm
your
just-
child. I'd be.
Yeah,
Like it's like right out the womb. It's like Eli, you're the father. Have this baby,
I can
and
see
it's
that.
like too slippery. I had tacos earlier. I'm stressed.
I can see you just never want to hold your child because you're like.
Yeah.
But if you get like too anxious, like the doctor's like giving you the baby, right? And then like you're about to do it, you're about to hold the baby, and then you get like anxious thoughts, and you're like, oh nope, and then the baby
falls down. No, but like,
You like pat him on his chest. They're there. It's okay.
ew.
You want to see
doctor,
your baby?
doctor, how would you like to get paid $20 an hour to hold this baby? But no, like my cousin was born like 5 years ago, and it said, Eli, hold the baby, and I was like, no, because I was 12.
I'm just worried about the soft spot. I don't really care. About
That's their whole
holding
body when they're born.
Yeah, I'm okay with. I like babies. Babies are sweet.
it. Kent, what about you? How do you feel about babies?
I like babies.
Okay, cool. Now, Casey,
But-
how do you
wait.
I like babies.
I like babies, but I would not want to be a parent at this age because
Yeah,
financial
yes,
reasons
Yeah.
and just
Okay,
no. I don't
I'm
want
gonna.
to be a parent.
You see that script on the table?
Maturity wise too.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
flip that
maturity,
script.
yeah.
I'm gonna flip that script. Okay. Say you're having a baby now.
Oh.
Other than financial reasons, or I think that's the
Or
only.
lack of
Paranoia.
Or a parent
Babies?
or
lack of
well, actually no. Let's just say other
skill. There we go.
other than financial reasons, what would be the other thing you would be worried about?
Maturity wise, I don't know if I'm able to even. So that comes into factor.
Maturity for me.
Yeah, that's like to do anything. I had to set an alarm on my phone now. Like I had an English project to do yesterday. I never even finished it because I never set an alarm.
I feel like a child would force you into maturity. Like you'd have to be like just knowing you have a baby. You have 9 months to prepare.
Yeah.
Okay, so other than maturity,
I don't know. I'm trying to.
because I feel like that's like it's a human thing. It'll just flip in your brain.
Yeah, you're like okay.
So
other
other
I'm a
than
father
that,
now.
Other than that, what would it be?
That's not what my aunt thinks.
Why is that?
My
You have to
my
find
aunt,
out-
my aunt's really irresponsible with her kids. She's like almost 30 and she goes and like parties every night. So my cousin who's 16 has to take care of everybody. So yeah.
You'd have
how
to
it
like
is
practice.
sometimes.
I feel like I'd have to go take baby classes.
Yeah.
Like learn how to like fold a diaper and change it and.
Yeah.
That's cool because a lot of dudes don't do that.
If
I'm
you
afraid-
wipe
I'm
if you
afraid of
wipe
that.
the baby's
Well, if-
butt too hard, it's gonna rip in half.
It's gonna split in
Yeah.
360-degree angle.
Banana split.
Find out how to like in your case how to hold a baby. Without dropping
Yeah,
it.
it's like they try to hand him the doll and he's like,
You hold him upside down. Is this right? It's like.
Yeah, because it's something like because their bones are still forming, their skull isn't like formed completely together right, but their neck can't support their body at the same time. So I'm like, yeah, so the babies
It's a
are
little
like
bobblehead.
yeah, they're literally like bobbleheads and they're first born. That's why I'm always paranoid about touching babies. Because I'm like, what if I drop them and the baby dies and I get arrested for murder somehow?
oh god.
I think I'd also start watching Teen Mom. Just see a bunch.
Yeah,
of...
but they get paid for that.
They
They
get-
get
they
they
get-
get paid.
you can
They
learn
get
some
paid for
experience.
being irresponsible.
I've never seen Teen Mom, but you learn some
They
experience.
get paid-
You learn what not to do.
They get paid so much money. They're always about how they have financial troubles. It's like
Yeah,
Dude.
like they're getting paid off the show, so
You're a
like
mom?
they're like,
Get
I don't have a
pregnant.
job. You do.
Yeah.
You do. And I don't know. It feels like they're mocking people that do have that.
Yeah.
But it is a weird subject. So other than maturity, what we got Eli's down. What other than maturity? What
Well,
other thing would you be worried
I would
about?
be learning. I'd have to learn baby classes and stuff. What would I be worried about? Well, that too. The being able to take care of him.
I'm worried my baby's gonna be ugly.
like you're worried your baby's
'Cause-
gonna be white. It's like
Just make sure.
Well, okay, so
Take him to adoption.
I'm a mixed boy. I'm half black, half Hispanic. So it kind of just depends on the girl, and
Yeah.
I'm luckily I don't know. I
Two
like
uglies make it beautiful.
I like different types of girls, and I hope I don't sleep with an ugly girl.
Well,
I hope unless
two-
I'm that desperate, you
Two
know.
uglies can make it beautiful. Who knows? Like,
Oh, God, I seen you never been to Pasadena.
False is- Never been to Pasadena.
anyways.
Okay.
Oh man.
Like, okay, so the color thing is like I'm half black, half Hispanic, so it just depends on the girl, and I think I'm a pretty handsome guy, or at least that's what I tell myself every morning.
Gotta hype
And
yourself up.
I have to, or I'm gonna lose my mind, or that's what keeps me going, other than this stupid movie dream. So it just kind of depends on the girl. It kind of depends on the girl if she's pretty, and I don't have to worry about it, because if you're handsome or pretty, you don't have to worry about anything in life. If
Sure
you're
you do.
No, you don't. Stuff comes your way. People come to you. You know, I'm a pretty boy, so I don't know how that feels like. Can't Eli, you want? No, just like.
That is so.
I'm kidding.
I
I'm
know, I
kidding.
know.
Another thing
We're all
I would-
pretty boys here.
Another thing I would probably be paranoid about is that if we were suddenly dads right now, is if the other parent would even try to take care of the kid.
Why would you want to worry about?
What's about if it
three-
just
well,
I think it would be. I don't know.
but
I'm
why
not-
would you want to worry about what the three of us are doing? How we're taking care of our kids?
that's what I just said.
This age, I don't know. Like,
I
how
was
well-
saying if suddenly like we blink and all four of us have babies right in front of us to get knocked over the mic and stuff. Well, like
Well, my mom wants me to have a freaking baby. That's all she cares about.
well,
Like,
that's my mom too.
No, like legit. She's like, oh, I want little Demonte. Demonte's my name. I want little Demonte's running around.
A little Barack Obama's right
Like,
now.
yeah, yes.
The baby says, that's
and
how it cries.
She's like,
We need some mix.
she's like, well, I'm already mixed, so like double mixed,
I'm
and
not, I'm just
like, triple mixed kids. And ooh, that's a nice. I'm gonna call my kids that. That's gonna be cool. Triple mixed kids back in the
Back
gutter,
in the blender.
back in the blender. And what is it? Like she's like, oh, I want little Demontes running around, and I'm like, no, that doesn't sound fun. She's like the thought of it. Like, sorry. What about you, Kent? What do your parents think about babies?
My parents like babies. And
All right, cool, Casey. What do you?
I love your answers. My parents like babies. I like babies.
My parents like babies, and they don't want me to have a baby right now. They want me to have a baby in the future. That's all.
Wow.
Like how long?
How long into the future?
Yeah.
When,
What happens if you
after
don't
I
have
graduate-
kids?
After I graduate college.
So
But
So when
not
you're
as-
50.
That's a long time.
Not as soon as I graduate college, though.
so that's
So
fine.
after I find a job, after I settle down in a nice neighborhood.
You know,
So when you're 50,
life. Yeah,
No,
that's what I said.
No, maybe about
what you said?
54.
They good 54.
30.
And you gotta hope that this girl wants a baby.
Well, you
with
want to have
you.
a baby at 40?
Kent's waiting for those
I'd
that
say, like-
triple digit age.
Yeah.
I'd say like 20s, late 20s to like early 30s.
Yeah, that's what
That's
I would say.
that's the cool age, but I don't know. I
Yeah.
kind of don't want kids.
That's how you can be. That's how you can tell people, yo, I have a kid, but I'm not old. Like,
I want to just teach him and tell him not to follow my mistakes. That's all you do.
Dude, when I was 13, I wanted a kid at 20 because my parents had me at 20. Oops. And
Next time I'm 27.
yeah, that's what I tell myself. I'm like, oh, I'm a pretty boy because I'm a teenage baby. And yeah. So I was like, I wanted to be 20. I'm like, 20 and have a baby. Ah.
That's what, 3 years from now, 2 years from now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's
3 years
freaking
from now.
weird.
Yeah, no, I can't think about me having a child.
Exactly.
3 years from now. No.
What about you, Casey? You said 27? That's the age you want?
Late 20s to early 30s? Yeah. Well, I want to at least be like have a steady job, know what I'm doing, and just be like happy in life. I just want to be. If I'm happy in life,
That's all that matters.
And I'm like, yeah, then
Yeah.
that's probably a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm stable and have like someone like a partner or something,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
and then we're like, wait a minute, Kent needs a girlfriend first. Yeah, we need to have Kent's permission before we can all have kids.
God, no.
That would suck. Eli, you're gonna pay off this credit card. You're not ready to have kids. And he erases it.
Well, Kent is our voice of reason.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
In
Well, that's
this
what-
universe. In that universe of having a baby.
Alrighty. So, next topic, next question, relating to babies. How many kids do you want? What gender do you want them to be?
Whoa. I didn't think of the gender.
I want 2 kids, boy, girl.
I was gonna say that.
Which
too.
order?
What would their names be?
Which order? Like girl then boy or boy then girl?
Boy, girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say boy, girl too.
My daughter's never dating.
Whoa.
She will never have a boyfriend.
Strict.
But Ken, I don't know how I would name a kid now. Like, I'm not even a grown dude completely. But also, if it's like how my parents did it, my dad picked the boy names and my mom picked the girl names. That's why my sisters have lame names. No, me and my brother just have normal names, I guess. Deep.
What about you, Kent? How many babies do you want?
I want 2 babies.
Oh, no.
I want a boy and a girl, in that order. And I would name the boy Tom.
Oh, my, he's already thinking about it.
Yeah, I've thought about it since I was
Tom
about
Lily.
13.
You got
Okay, Tom and
Tom and...
Cantina.
No. Are you crazy?
Yes.
Chlamydia.
Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
Yes, it is
Gonorrhea.
chlamydia.
I heard girls that have
Tom,
that name, like-
Tom and Julia.
Cool.
Deep.
What happens if you don't get a boy and a girl?
What if you get a
'Cause
girl
I know
and a
there's-
boy? Is
you-
your
I
girl
mean, you
gonna be
could-
Tom still?
Or what if you
No.
do and your wife is like, no, we are not naming our child that.
Well, it,
Yeah.
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 it actually
No.
it actually is the wife's decision, as my mom
a
has
lot of
said.
it. I feel like it's pretty
A lot.
strict. She
Wait,
your
the
girl gets
wife's
what she
decision
wants.
for
The mom always gets to name the baby. She always has the final say.
She
in
gets what she
the name
wants.
Except my dad.
is for the baby.
I thought you were gonna name your kid like your boy Anakin. In all honesty.
Luke.
She's like, the baby's been carried around in me for 9 months. I get to choose the
I
name.
don't- It's
Yeah.
like, but I really want I'll drop the baby. It's like, right there next to the I'll drop the baby.
I want to name it Anakin. And then it slips on accident because you're getting like really sweaty and anxious.
Bleep. Shoot.
I guess it's my turn
Yeah,
now.
your turn.
Yeah. I don't want any kids, and I can get deep into that. But
His real passion is filming.
it is.
It's like an
and-
anime.
You don't want to teach your kids what you learned?
Yeah,
throughout
you
your
don't want to
life?
teach your
Okay,
kids
so
how to film.
I have my so I'm black and Hispanic. That's double the trouble. and basically, and I can't, and I don't know. I could have a white girlfriend, an Indian girlfriend, a Hispanic girlfriend, an Asian girlfriend. You know, all the stuff. You know, whatever a human can be on Earth, and whatever comes out. You know, they're still gonna have somewhat dark skin. I don't know. My brother has dark skin, and I'm a light boy. I think.
What if they're albino?
And, huh?
What if they're albino?
Albino?
Yeah.
I'm kind of weirded out by that. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm being honest.
No,
Father.
I see
It's
that. I
like
see
that.
that. There's some albinos.
But it's okay. So I'm, dark. They're gonna be dark no matter what. They're gonna be colored. I think. I don't know how biology works, and I'm scared out of my mind about cops and like pedophile cops.
You don't like cops?
There's I do my best to look nerdy to avoid getting killed by a cop.
I get that.
Why? That's why I look like the way I do and the way I talk. That's why I was excited about braces. And I'm like, cool, I got glasses and braces. I'm like, I'm not gonna look intimidating. And I do my best to dress nicely and all that. But I'm scared of cops. And I'm scared of pedophiles because there's weird dudes and girls. And then I'm scared of rapists. I'm scared of. Okay, so the global warming is, I don't know how your stance is on it or whatever.
Global warming?
I'm scared because the Earth. Okay, if global warming, if we continue to do the same thing, the Earth, like the atmosphere is gonna burn out. It's gonna burn out, and we're not gonna have atmosphere. And I don't want to bring someone in this world, and them suffer the pain of
Global warming.
like something like extremely bad
Extremely
happening.
bad.
Yeah.
So you just want to
Like-
cut off your family generation?
Whoa.
Well, he has a brother.
It doesn't.
Oh yeah.
I have a brother.
You do
and-
have a brother. You do.
Yeah, I have a brother and a
You do have
sister.
brother.
So if I, whatever. But
That's okay.
I mean, I think I'm handsomer than my brother, but my brother has friends, so it's whatever. You guys, I'm talking too long.
Who would be the least responsible parent out of the four of us?
You better not say me.
Kent.
Wait, what?
Remember?
Wait, what was the question?
What was
Like, if
who
we-
would be-
responsible
who would be the
parent?
least
If
responsible
if we were
parent?
just dads right now.
I think Kent.
I'm not
wait,
surprised.
wait, least responsible?
Like if it just
What-
happened
what would
right
be,
now.
What would be the definition of that? What would be
Like-
responsible?
Like least,
what
least
would you-
taking care of the
Yeah.
actual.
Who would
baby.
take care of their baby?
I think I take care of my baby.
I'd
Even
take
though
care
I-
of
The
mine.
best.
Even though I've done some stupid stuff in the past, I think I.
I'm surprised that nobody
must
said
be
me yet, because I
responsible.
just said I have to
Yeah,
set
yeah.
an alarm on my phone every
I
time.
think Eli would be the least responsible.
I think.
It's time to change the baby's.
I- Yeah, but I think Eli.
My,
would
my
be a
alarm
cool
didn't go off.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Honey, my alarm didn't go off. This is madness.
The kid didn't go to school for 3 months. Yeah.
The kid speaks
What's your
Chinese.
birthday? It's your birthday? It's been that long? How old are
been
you?
3
20?
years.
Oh,
Oh, I left the baby in the bathtub.
I think Eli would for 2 days. I think Eli would be a cool parent because he's gonna be an astronomer. I think, and I think
Yeah.
if my dad put me onto like space at an early age, I'd be even way more nerdier about space.
that would be cool. I think
Yeah.
I wish I used to always want to be like, oh, I want to go into space one day. I'll be an astronaut. Now I'm
Space
like,
is awesome.
But I think that'd be cool.
And that might happen later,
That'd be a
hopefully.
cool experience.
Who do you think would be the most fun parent out of all of us?
I'm gonna go.
Assuming from what we know from
I'd be
each other.
pretty fun. I think I'd have some fun.
I feel like Casey would let his
Other-
kids get away with some stuff, so he'd be considered the fun parent.
I would.
You
my,
would?
My,
Yeah.
my wife at the time would probably like beat my ass though. But yeah. I'd be like, hey.
Yeah, I think Casey would be a pretty cool father.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Casey. For,
Wait, no.
That's my answer.
I think space. I'm gonna go with space dad Eli. Eli's gonna be the most fun. He's gonna have a freaking telescope.
Yeah, you
I
can let
still
your
have one.
kids
I already
stay
have
in
one.
the.
Yeah, a bigger telescope.
Like-
And then
Oh, yeah.
and then years from now, you're gonna build one of those giant astronomer things with the big telescopes.
Oh, a Little Caesars pizza place.
Planetarium.
Yes.
Yeah, the planetariums.
As long as you don't
They
leave
don't
your baby
usually
in the
have tons of-
bathtub.
Yeah.
For too long.
As long as I
Too much time studying stars.
as long as I remember about the baby, then we'll be fine.
Who do you think would be the least fun parent
Who
out
seems
of all
like
of us?
the most strict? Who? Do you
Oh,
think?
come
Ken.
on. The answer is
It's-
clear.
yeah, it's DJ.
Yeah,
It's me.
Yeah, it's video
It's
child.
Ken.
If you had one, yeah.
Nah, I think it'd be Kent.
Yeah, no, I can't decide. I'm like, I feel like
Kids.
I can see you being a strict father.
Yeah.
Look at that. He's
Yeah.
wearing his shirt tucked.
I mentioned, me too. But
Oh,
this is
I've never-
this is a huge polo when I was bigger. But yeah, I think Kent would be the least fun because I feel like they're not allowed to watch. I mentioned this joke before.
No
The kids aren't allowed to watch PG movies until they're like 17.
it's gonna rot your brain.
Yeah.
No, you don't get a phone until you're like
Yeah.
much
20.
older.
Like, I
Is
didn't
that
get
true,
a phone.
Kent?
Well, I would let my
Yes,
I
you
would
heard it
let-
here first.
I would let my kids watch PG movies when they're like 6, 7, 8.
Would you let
Maybe.
your daughter get away with more, or your like son? Who do you
I'd let my son get away with more, definitely.
I'd be very protective.
You heard it
about my
here
daughter.
first. Kent is sexist.
I was gonna say that.
I feel like I'd be super protective over my daughter,
And I'd let
but son too.
and
but-
I would make my daughter study like really, really hard in school.
I'm gonna enforce it in my daughter's brain to never have sex because I don't want to get pregnant at a young age. None of that.
I feel like if you do that, it's gonna make them want it more. But
Well,
it just kind of depends on the
who
kid.
knows?
But
It
Yeah.
just
that-
depends on the kid.
That- That's how you grow
That's
up,
a
kind
debate
of.
for another day.
Actually, no,
No?
no, because I feel like if like if they're like they're a liar their whole like life,
Yeah.
you know, I'm pretty there's no avoiding that.
Yeah. I don't.
It's just gonna make it worse on you.
Or I can just gross her out maybe. Like if I just.
Every time she wakes up, you show her like an
Just show her
an
the movie.
invested
She'll never
genitalia.
want to do it.
Just show her the movie It Follows.
She's not gonna
Okay,
get
she
the meaning of the film at 6 years old.
Why is he following her?
She's not gonna get it. I didn't even get it when I watched it. I had to watch a freaking review to
I
understand
watched it
it.
a while back.
But we're getting off topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but unless they're a trustworthy boy or girl, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter, right?
Are you gonna force certain lifestyles on your kids?
No.
Forced lifestyles.
Like
Certain
Honest-
traditions,
like
religion or
my
something.
my aunt forces one of my cousins to play sports all the time, so now she hates baseball and stuff.
You know, but sometimes they love it. Well, I don't know because I know like
You-
some people that like you force school on them and they end up doing like super well and they get into all
They-
these nice colleges. I'm like, okay. I wasn't forced into it, and
But
I'm
they're,
not
like,
doing
sad.
the best, but
They're like sad though.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
weird.
It's there's so many things. It's really hard to raise a child. That goes into just it's
Yeah.
hard to parent.
Yeah.
It's very hard to parent.
Also, I'm afraid of making having a child that's a murderer or like the next Hitler.
Oh yeah,
That's
just-
what I was
you
forgetting.
You don't want.
Sorry. What was the question again?
We
Would
don't
you
know
would
Ted
you force
Bundy.
a
You don't
lifestyle
know.
on your kid? Like
Kent, what would you
I mean, I already said no.
like? Any
you just said you're gonna force your kids to study all the time.
I
though.
said I wouldn't force my daughter.
Kent is a liar. You've heard it here first.
Can't create the next Hitler, a female one.
Cantina. It all started with the name.
Tina is running for president this year.
No, I think. What if like Kent's daughter had a deep voice too?
Hey,
Oh, hey, my
name's Kent.
dad. Why would he name me Cantina?
My name's Cantina, and I approve this message.
I would let my daughter have some fun. Like she'd do dance.
wow.
She'd probably do choir.
She get to dance.
How about you let her
What,
pick?
what if
what
she
she
has a
allow
bad
her to
voice?
dance. I allow her to dance.
What if she has a bad voice?
Yeah.
Then
She
I'm
has a
not
deep
gonna let her
voice
do
already.
choir.
He's gonna
then.
take her out to the backyard.
Baby, I want you to
Oh.
give me a C note now and do like a pirouette or something.
Time to put her down. She sucks at singing.
She,
Goodbye,
she is
Cantina.
my daughter's allowed to dance. I'm gonna let her. She can jump around and express herself.
Only on Tuesdays.
Only on Tuesdays. Yeah, dance Tuesdays. Then
Cooking.
was laughing
cooking.
for like a
I'd
minute
let her
long.
choose her own stuff.
she gets to choose what.
Oh,
she
just
eats.
women, just women stereotype stuff. Cooking, dancing, singing.
Yeah. Okay.
She gets to cook. She's gonna learn to cook for me.
Kent is sexist. I kid.
Let me guess, is your son gonna play football and sports?
No, my son's a lowlife.
He's
My son would be a lowlife
gonna learn dancing
after
and
after
choir.
he plays sports and reads in a library.
Wow.
And
And
Dancing
in 2060,
and
you think
choir.
a kid is gonna
My
go
son
to a
getting into
library?
acting.
no,
I'm gonna
I don't. I don't
I did
think
the
my.
math wrong, but
I don't
whatever.
think my son would like theater at all.
I'm gonna make my son a basketball player so he enters the High School Musical. No.
I don't think my son would like acting whatsoever.
I'm gonna let them
You should like
follow their
reverse
passion.
psychology that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let them follow their passion and we'll do what they love to do.
Yeah, I should like if I did, you know, because I don't know, maybe the right one could change that opinion, and that's what I'm afraid of. Like maybe it just kind of depends on what they want to do, and plus it just adds more to my shoulders. So
There's so much to think about though, because like if you don't give you need guidance in life. I feel like a lot of you need guidance as a child, and if you have no guidance, then you just kind of go off the deep end. But also if you give too much guidance, and it's kind of like you're forced down a way. And there's so much to go into it.
there's so much, you know. The next kid could be the next Einstein,
Or
the
it could
next
be
Hitler,
the
or
the
next Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh yeah, Zac Efron. You mentioned High School Musical.
Yeah.
He's Zac Efron's Ted Bundy in that new movie.
This just in.
Sweet.
Wait, Ted Bundy? There's a movie of it?
Yeah, they're
Really?
coming with the movie. Yeah, Zac
Huh.
Efron. There was this picture that went viral for like a day or two on Twitter.
Twitter.
Would you let your kids use social media?
Yeah.
If they want.
Once they get
That was
older.
fast, Kent.
It matters.
If they get when they get older,
You know, it matters.
What's older? Sorry.
like 17.
All right, so
Well, they're
that's a
already an
no.
adult.
That's basically a no.
No, to me.
I mean, my parents don't allow social media for
Why?
me at all because
Why?
Because Kent's gonna
What,
get
Asha?
bullied.
to me, it
I mean-
matters.
Kent, in case he's talking.
To me, it matters what social media is. I guess like 20 years from now, or like not 20 years from now. How
I
many
think
years? Like
Instagram,
eight
Instagram,
years
Facebook.
now?
Let's just
FarmersOnly.com.
I want to know how long it stays around for. Do you think?
I think
do you think it
Facebook-
will be around?
It's gonna stay a long time. It's the only reason why
Yeah.
we are the way we are.
I'm kind of wondering.
I
What
think
it
it's
would be
gonna
like
stay.
a few years from now. Like
I think it's gonna be the exact same.
down the road.
I'm gonna let my
Just more
kids.
people.
If it is, then I want to see if it turns. Cause right now, like what? There's always different trends and stuff going around.
eHarmony.
I don't want my daughter posting nudeless photos and trying to slide
Dude,
into
If
famous
it's nude,
YouTube
this
things,
is that.
What if she says? What if she's like an artsy girl and
You know,
she's like it's
I'm
for
not-
art?
I'm like,
Ew.
I've been around. I can tell you if it's art or not. When I find you on a website,
What about you, Eli?
sort of things.
Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry. The reason I'm asking is because Kent and Eli don't have social media, and I just thought of the question.
You guys don't have social media?
I have like a YouTube and that's it.
I have
don't
a-
do anything.
Well, I mean,
I have
like
YouTube.
Facebook,
Yeah, I don't-
Instagram.
I don't have any
I don't
of
have
those.
any
Snapchat.
Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
That's
any
good.
Of that.
Don't get sucked into it.
I think it's good for
I'm
marketing.
I'm just too
For
awkward
market-
For
for it.
marketing,
Yeah.
Instagram, all that stuff's really
Yeah.
good.
For me, it works in my favor because the films and stuff.
They just says, "Go watch Cowboy."
I think for everything, really, you can really promote yourself if
Yeah.
you even get a following.
if
or
you're good,
anything.
if you're good. All right, Eli,
Or if
what
you
was
make
your
hate
answer?
crime videos.
It's my-
Or
My stepsister at the moment. The reason why I bring up like sliding around somewhat. My stepsister, I think she just hit 20,000 followers on Instagram.
Wow.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, and then
Casey, we need to work more often.
yeah, she's modeling and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Well, but it's modeling, but
Oh.
quotation marks
Oh.
modeling. But I don't know. She's-
What was it? What?
starting to get a little
Has like a
more
pin
kinky.
now.
Oh, what? Eli, what are you doing? Are you joining Instagram right now?
She blocked me from her Instagram because
Really?
No way, really?
she thought I was gonna tell my parents about her stuff.
No way.
Yeah, she's been doing some.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just want to give you a heads up. They're going to start filming. You guys have been fine, quiet, or volume-wise. We couldn't hear anything, but just trying to avoid any random outbursts.
Okay.
Alright.
I didn't hear any yet, but just a heads up.
I think we're almost done, anyways.
Yeah. All right, let's get loud. What
Yes,
what are
back
some
to
other
social
things?
media. Mm-hmm.
Eli,
Don't let your kids do drugs. Duh. Just kidding.
Oh no,
Eli,
yeah.
how do you feel about social media?
I would probably do it if I wasn't so awkward.
I mean, for your kid.
I would probably do it if I was.
Dude,
awkward.
okay,
Same thing
wait,
for
hold on,
drugs.
before you go on. A lot of awkward kids are on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like
No,
naughty,
also-
like a lot of people that I know have like friends from other states and countries and stuff. Like Nadia, she's constantly texting her friends from like Connecticut or something like that.
No, because like if whenever I text you guys are like, oh, we're doing this. I just put, okay.
Yeah.
Me.
That's how I
Okay.
actually talk. If I were to ever talk online, like
K dot dot
Yeah.
dot.
That's what people are.
Yeah, but you can't do anything like, oh, you wanted, oh, okay. But anyways, I'll let my kids use social media unless it's like really, really weird.
Not at a super young age though, because I
Nah.
know so many kids that like
Unless when they're like 15 or something.
when you're introduced to social media at like 8, 9, 7, 8, like young age, like iPads and all that, you're just always on it constantly, and it's because you've grown up with it and it's always there and you can't put
Yeah.
it down. It's like an addiction; it just forms.
So
When did you get your first phone? I got my first like flip phone. I think it was like a flip
What-
phone
what
at like
age?
7,
Sam.
something like that.
I didn't get my
Hey.
phone I didn't get my phone till freshman year because I was in football, so I had to stay after school.
What type of phone was it?
It was a garbage LG phone that got stolen, and I was like, "Hey, there's nothing on there," so I didn't care. Now this is my replacement phone. That's why I have a
I
Samsung.
was old one. It was like a little flip phone. I was able
Can't.
to play
I
games
got-
on it.
I got my first phone in 7th grade.
7th.
Yeah, and it was not a flip phone. It was not a high-tech phone like we have now. It was just a rectangular square, and with with a keyboard, and it only had a few games on it.
No
That was
Kia.
it.
I thought you were about to say it was like one of those like like what was that old movie like Diary of a Kid or something, but it's like the ladybug phone. With
Yeah.
You can either call mom or you can like
Call police,
Call
that's
the
it.
police.
police.
Yeah.
Police or mom. That's it.
But another reason why I don't know that much stuff about social media is because I never had a computer until this year.
Oh my goodness! All I did as a child was on my computer. I
No,
used to just
the
video
only
games,
the only
everything.
computer that my family got to share together was like a 90s computer. I spilled Dr. Pepper on it the first day we got it, so it broke, and we couldn't afford a new one at all.
Wow.
Goodness.
I never had a laptop until I was 12 years old, and I had no idea how to use it. But then I learned how to. So I still didn't get any social media.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't interested in it at the time. But now when there's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff,
That everyone's using.
it's just like, how many apps do we need? How many social media sites do we need, really?
So many. I started at a very young age, or at least with computers and everything. I used to love just, I guess, gaming is what I started off. I started off with like Roblox and then Minecraft and then Call of Duty, but then also getting into like working with computers, like building computers. I used to do that for a while.
Oh wow! Because of time, I'm gonna have to end the Cook Table podcast right now. Because of other stuff we have to do for 10-day. Oops, sneak peek. We can talk about this maybe another time because
Yeah.
this seems I wasn't expecting it to be this long. In
Yeah.
all honesty, we could probably talk about babies next time on the Cool Kids Table podcast. Would you want your baby to have social media later on in the future? If you were posting nude pictures, would you be okay with it if your kid was doing it for art? I worded that weirdly, but
Would you want to have a parent? Or wait,
Oh.
what?
Yeah.
dang it, that was Kent's only time trying to host for a couple seconds. Would you want to be a parent?
Okay.
Would you want to be a parent? How many kids do you want? Do you have? That was English, right?
I think.
I think. You could check dictionary.com. The Holy Trinity did this with a special guest, Holy Trinity DJ,
Kent,
Eli.
and our special guest.
Casey.
We're gonna do stuff now. 10-day. Hopefully, I post this and not hold on to this for a long time. Bye bye.
bye-bye.
Bye.